the beauty part of this thing is the fact that you can either add your Gmail, you can just use your Gmail or Facebook to do what? To sign up as your sign up option. You see it here, or you use your number directly. So now, where do this supplier ship to as well? You can see it here. It clearly stated it that this is what his main sales area. This simply means that this is where he's shipping to. This simply means it can ship this item to South America, South East Asia, Europe, Africa, and North America. These are where this supplier can ship this item to. This is where I get to do it. Now, this is where I told you you can use your debit card and credit card to make payment. This is awesome. I think these people are also like renovating, like they are also thinking that, okay, what can we do to make it easier for these people to buy more from our website, right? So maybe they've Hello, beautiful set of people. You're welcome back to another edifying tutorial on how you can start mini importation business and mini exportation business from the comfort of your room. And here we are like family. We discuss everything that have to do with e-commerce, arbitrage, how you can make money online, and most especially on e e-commerce, right? So what you want to do to join our community is to subscribe by clicking on that subscription button and also turn on the notification bell, so whenever we post another helpful content like this, YouTube will be able to notify you that Zion Hub Logistics has already posted another helpful content. So if you are also a return subscriber, thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for coming out to watch this video over and over again, right? So now in today's tutorial, I quickly want to show you something I get to discover, right? So do you know that 1688 just launched? I think this is just a soft launch, the international version of 1688, which is this, right? This is what we are seeing on the screen right now. Now, looking at this website, let me start from this website. Although I'm going to be sharing my point of view, and also we are going to be doing the registration process together in this tutorial. So now let's start from this, their website, right? So if you want to go to this website here, I'm going to be leaving the website link under the comment section. So now this is the new domestic version of 1688. We now have Word. This simply means maybe they want all the whole wide world to visit the website, because they now break it down to English version. There is no more Chinese version on this new 1688, right? So I believe maybe they want it to be different this time around, or maybe they are going to be breaking it into the international version and the domestic version. So I think the domestic version is the local 1688, where we have to go through the process of translating. But here we have the word on compared to the domestic version, which is www.1688.com. But this one now have a word. So if you are good to, after you must have entered that, you want to click on enter, and it takes you to their web version. So this is the web version of the app, and I think it's awesome. So in this tutorial, I'm quickly going to be sharing with you how you can sign up, their payment method, and what the shipping method, their languages, and any other things you really wish to understand. So now, for us to leverage on this new Chinese app that was launched, we need to switch to the desktop version, right? So we can have a full access to this. So you want to come to this guy here, you click on it, then after clicking on it, you click on request for a desktop site. So it's going to load and takes you to the desktop site of this this. You can see here, I'm not even translating anything. Everything is in English, as you can see it here. I think it's still presently loading some pages. So I think this platform is in English, right? So then let's start asking our question. Like, let me start asking these questions. Why do they do it? Like, what's the reason why they are doing this app when we already have the locals ones? maybe I think it's just a soft launch, right? Maybe they are just testing something, or maybe they want it to be like Alibaba, where you can just come anywhere and what sign up and start making your purchase from anywhere around the globe. Now, let's look at the communication differences with the suppliers, right? But before then, let's look at the sign up process before we start looking at it properly. Now, to sign up, unlike the domestic one, which is the local one, you have to sign up with your Alibaba. But this one, you just want to, I'm just going to come here, click on this guy here. Clicking on it, we open this tab, and the beauty part of this thing is the fact that you can either add your Gmail, you can just use your Gmail or Facebook to do what? To sign up as your sign up option. You see it here, or you use your number directly. So let's say I want to use my Google account for sign up. So I'm just going to click on this Google account, then it will open my Google, and then I'm going to select any of the accounts here, right? So let me stick around with one of my email. So this is my email now. I'm going to input the password. So now this is the option is telling me that do I want to sign in into 1688? So I'm just going to click on confirm and continue, right? So after I give it access to continue, it will load the page, then it will create my account for me directly. So here it is very simple as that. You can see here that the page has already signed up. It has already ticked green. This simply means that the account is ready for use. There is no hassle of you saying my account is banned. How do I resolve it? How do I fix my frozen account? No, this is a very straightforward option. So now that our account is done, let's go back to the home page of this app, so we can continue what we have, right? So now that we've already done what we've already created an account, now the next thing we are also going to be looking at is what we've looked at the sign up process. Now how do we make payments? How do we add our shipping address? Now, looking at the communication with the sellers, this is another thing we need to look at when we are dealing with these people, right? Now, looking at we have a lot to discuss when it comes to this new website, but I think we are going to be taking it one after the other, right? So let's look at their currency and the website's traditional language, right? So you can see here that we have Hong Kong. We all know that Hong Kong spends dollar, but this simply means that they are charging you in dollars. It's still RMB. If you are to convert it to RMB now, you will see that it's going to be a little money. Now, let's scroll down and change this currency. So you want to scroll up a little bit here. Once you scroll up, you will see something like traditional Chinese. You can see it here. This is where we have it. You can easily click on this side here. Then you want to change your language. If you want to change to your preferred language, right? So now this is the preferred language. We have the traditional Chinese, we have simplified Chinese, then we have English, right? So looking at it, you can easily select English as your preferred language. Then you leave your currency at Hong Kong. So once you are done with this, then you want to click on save. That is the first thing. We just did a general filter page. So anything we do now is what is in English. Now, where do they ship to? Let's look at where they ship to. Now, let's still go back to that previous page, which is this where we have this language and what and other options. So I'm going to click on it again, right? Clicking on it will takes me here. Now this, I think they have a specific city they ship to on compared to the domestic version of the 1688, which is the local ones that we all know, right? So if I'm to click on this drop down arrow here, you can see here that they only ship to 3 different places, right? So here is the 3 different places they ship to. The first one is Hong Kong, and the second one is Chinese mainland, and the third one is Hong Kong. So I think the Chinese mainland are the Guangzhou, the general city that we already know. So you can just select any of these options, right? So you can select Chinese mainland, then you save it. That is for their shipping, right? I'm still going to be making an emphasis I'm just doing a quick um, analysis on this new this thing. So now let's look at their payment method, right? I believe on 1688 they use Alipay and other banks transfer, right? Which have to do with if you want to pay your supplier with banks and the likes. But in this English version, this global version, you can use your MasterCard to make payment, and the price comparison as well on compared to the English version. Yeah, I know what I mean when I said you can use your Visa card to make payments. Now, let's test run it. We're also going to be touching the shipping companies too. So let's say we want to search. I'm still coming to search. That's why I said we are going to be picking it one after the other. I'm supposed to record a special video on how you can search and how you can also use picture to search, but that is a video entirely, right? So now let's just say we want to buy a product. Let's click on this headset here. Remember, we've already registered now, right? So now looking at this is where you want to do what? You want to see the details just like the same one, and you can see here, I think this one is a very straightforward one on compared to the domestic one that we are used to. Now you can see here, this is the transactions that this supplier has done. He has done over 103, and this is the rating, right? 5 star and 13 reviews. So you can click on check reviews, but I think in my coming videos now, that is what we are going to be doing on things we need to know, right? So now, where do this supplier ship to as well? You can see it here. It clearly stated it that this is what his main sales area. This simply means that this is where he's shipping to. This simply means it can ship this item to South America, South East Asia, Europe, Africa, and North America. These are where this supplier can ship this item to. So there's no worry about anything. Even though you can't ship to Guangzhou, you can easily speak with the supplier, send your preferred shipping warehouse address to this supplier, right? So now that is that about that one. I think I'm going to be recording a special tutorial on that. Now, scrolling down, looking at the attributes, the details of this product, you can see it here. These are the reviews, and I think this is straightforward. This is everything we want to know about the company, including their display, how their company look like, which is very straightforward. This is the picture here. This is the picture. Remember, I'm still on the web version. Let me zoom out. You can see everything about what we are buying. So it's on a single page. It's not as if you are doing a this thing. If you want to check the picture out, you can easily check it out here. This is on my next video. I'm going to be doing that on my next video. So let's say we want to buy. I just wanted to prove the fact that we can use our bank card to make payments. So now I'm going to click on buy now, right? So okay, it said I should select the quantity. So let me say I want to buy like 5, and I think their MOQ, they also have one MOQ, which is also awesome, right? On compared to 168 that you have to do what? You have to have like 2 MOQs. So I have selected the quantity I needed. So I'm going to click on buy now, right? So let me click on, I think I've already clicked on buy now. So it will open a new page for me where I want to input my address, and so I can be able to make the payments. So the next thing I will do here is just to zoom in. Let me zoom in. So now this is the region. I'm going to select the region here as China. Once I select the region here, then the next thing I want to do is to input my warehouse address here. So let me see what I have. So I think that's the first thing here. So I'm going to input my warehouse address. Let me just check in this box, then let me click on submit order. After I submit the order now, it will take me to another page where I'm going to be filling in my delivery information, which is my warehouse address, right? So this is where I get to do it. Now this is where I told you you can use your debit card and credit card to make payments. This is awesome. I think these people are also like renovating, like they are also thinking that, okay, what can we do to make it easier for these people to buy more from our website, right? So maybe they've discovered that payment is an issue when it comes to buying on Chinese local apps. So that is why they now added this service. You can see it here. We have credit card. You can add more. You can add as much as possible cards. So this is what I wish to share with you. And another payment method here is word first, right? So um um this is an awesome news for we the importers, right? So in my next tutorial now, these are things we are quickly going to be looking at on the payment method, then how we can also do what, how we can use our debit card to make payments, and how we can also know fake suppliers and the likes. So if you are interested in learning more about this new discovery website of 1688, you can easily do well to comment under the description button that you need more videos. Thank you, Zion, for recording such video. Thank you guys for thank you, blah 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 blah. Stuff like that, right? We have categories. It is not just all what you are seeing on this screen. You can easily come to this here where we have all categories here to search and buy for anything you want to buy. If I'm to click on all categories here, it will take me here, which I can search for any categories of anything I needed. Right? I hope you find value in watching this very tutorial today. Don't forget to like our videos, share it to your students, let them learn. It's free, right? We don't charge for this thing, right? So I also discover an Amazon app where you can also buy new things like global products that can work anywhere around the globe. So I released the video on my last video, so I'm going to be leaving it under the description button of this tutorial so you can also watch it, right? So it's also going to be showing somewhere around the screen right now, so go and take your time to watch it, and I will definitely see you in my next tutorial.